For decades, the American middle class represented stability. Work hard, buy a home, raise a family, retire comfortably. That was the promise. But in 2026, something feels different. Families earning $80,000, $100,000, even $150,000 a year are quietly struggling. Groceries cost more, insurance premiums are rising, mortgage rates remain high, credit card balances are climbing. On paper, the economy looks stable, but on the ground, the middle class feels squeezed. Tonight, we uncover the hidden crisis reshaping America's middle class in 2026. The cost of living explosion. Inflation may have slowed, but prices never truly returned to where they were. Food prices remain elevated. Rent has surged in major cities. Car insurance premiums have jumped dramatically. Healthcare costs continue to rise. Even families with steady jobs are noticing their paychecks stretch less each month. The issue isn't just inflation, it's permanent price resets. When costs rise fast and stay high, middle-class families lose financial breathing room. And once that margin disappears, even small emergencies become major setbacks. The housing lockout. Housing has become the biggest pressure point. Mortgage rates are far higher than they were just a few years ago. Home prices remain elevated due to limited supply. This combination has created a lock-in effect. Homeowners with low interest rates don't want to sell. New buyers face high monthly payments. Younger families are increasingly stuck renting. And in many cities, rent now rivals what mortgages used to cost. For decades, home ownership was the primary path to building wealth. Now, that path feels blocked. Rising debt levels. Credit card debt in America has reached historic highs. But this isn't reckless spending. Much of this borrowing is being used to cover essentials, groceries, utilities, insurance bills, unexpected medical costs. The middle class isn't borrowing for luxury, it's borrowing for stability. When income growth lags behind living costs, debt becomes the bridge. But bridges can collapse under too much pressure.
The wealth divide. Another shift is happening quietly. Those who own assets, stocks, businesses, real estate, continue to benefit from market growth. Those who rely primarily on wages do not. The stock market may hit record highs, corporate profits may rise, but if a household doesn't own significant assets, those gains don't translate into daily relief. This creates two versions of middle class, the asset-backed middle class and the wage-dependent middle class. The gap between them is widening.
AI and job uncertainty. Technology is adding another layer of uncertainty. Artificial intelligence is automating tasks once performed by mid-level professionals. Companies are restructuring to reduce labor costs. Gig work continues to grow. Even stable white-collar workers feel less secure. The fear isn't just unemployment, it's replaceability. In a world of automation, middle-class stability feels more fragile than before. The psychological impact. The effects are not just financial, they're emotional. Young adults delay marriage and children. Families postpone major life decisions. Workers hesitate to change jobs. Financial stress affects mental health, productivity, and long-term planning. The American dream hasn't disappeared, but it feels less certain, and uncertainty changes behavior. Conclusion: a structural shift. This doesn't look like a traditional crisis. There's no sudden crash, no dramatic collapse. Instead, it's a structural shift, a slow compression of financial flexibility. The middle class still exists, but the definition is changing. In 2026, stability requires more than just a paycheck. It requires strategy, asset ownership, adaptation. The question isn't whether the middle class survives. The question is who will thrive in the new system and who will fall behind. Subscribe, share, comment if you have experienced this.